Fall is fast approaching, and that means the apple season will be upon us very soon. So stick around because in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make an easy apple pie filling 2 ways. Hi there, foodie friends. My name is Carly and welcome to my channel, Adventures in Yum. Before we get into today's video, I have a passion for learning about creating and trying new foods, drinks, and especially desserts. If you want to join me on my yummy adventures, then please make sure to hit subscribe and turn on notifications so that you'll know when I upload new videos every week. And now let's get into today's video. Apple season is one of my favorite parts of fall. This delectable fruit can be used in so many fantastic ways, so that's why today I'm going to show you how to make a versatile apple pie filling, also known as apple compote, 2 ways. What's your favorite apple recipe to make during the fall? Let me know in the comments below. I think mine is probably making either caramel apple or caramel apple pie cupcakes using this exact apple compote recipe. We're starting by prepping the apples. I highly recommend using Granny Smith apples. You want to remove the skin and dice 2 apples and make them pretty even in size so that they'll cook evenly. You should wind up with about 2 cups or just a little more of diced apples. The weight of this should be somewhere around 250 grams or so. Next, to a medium-sized saucepan, we're adding 3 tablespoons of granulated sugar, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon if you're using it. Give that a quick whisk. Then we add a 1/4 cup or 60 milliliters of water and place the pan on the stove on medium-high heat and bring that to a boil. While the mixture on the stove is brought to a boil, mix together 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. Give that a quick whisk and then mix in 2 tablespoons or 30 milliliters of water. This is what we're using to thicken the mixture in the saucepan. Stir this mixture into the saucepan on the stove and continue to whisk the mixture until it thickens and looks like a gel like this. Reduce the heat to a medium-low heat and stir in the apples. Cook for approximately 15 to 20 minutes while stirring frequently. I like to leave the apples slightly crunchy in the center because I'm not a fan of soft apples, so if you want them cooked all the way through, cook them for an additional 5 minutes or so. Remove from the heat and either serve it warm or place it in an airtight container with the lid off to let the compote cool for approximately 20 to 30 minutes, then cover and place it in the refrigerator. Obviously, this is great for a classic apple pie, but I'm actually testing an apple scone recipe with it, so I'll make sure to add the link to that video when the video goes up on my channel. Before we check out the second version of this apple pie filling, if you're getting value out of this video, then please make sure to hit that like button, click subscribe, and ring that bell to be notified about my latest video. The second version has all of the same steps, but instead of dicing the apples, we're going to brunoise the apples. Brunoise is simply a fine dice. Because it's a fine dice, the apples will cook a little faster, so you should only need about 10 to 15 minutes to cook and still have a slight crunch inside of the apple. Remember to add an additional 5 minutes if you want them cooked all the way through. This is actually my favorite way to make this apple compote because I love using it for a variety of smaller desserts where the large dice won't work. I've used this apple pie filling to fill cupcakes, cakes, macarons, mini hand pies, and more. You can also find the written recipe on my website, adventuresinyum.net, and the link for that is in the description below. If you're interested in checking out some of the products that I used in this video, please make sure to check out the video description below for their Amazon links. Thank you so much for joining me today, foodie friends. I'll see you next time for another yummy adventure.